Oh, yeah, there we go. Welcome back to Guillotines and Guitars here in Hartsville, South Carolina in the Guillotines and Guitar Studios.
Made it back.
I'm Chris Hicks. We got Trey Davis. We got Scott Barfield. And welcome back from all the way out west, Carol Gainey. Finally, he's fulfilled his chair. Welcome back, Carol.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you, buddy.
Be back.
Good to see you. You wasn't in Canada, but you was out west. So
I was up
you was actually in the United States, but absent from us.
I was as far west as Michigan would take me.
There you go. He was basically in Canada.
Well, you know, there's a part of Michigan. There's a part of Michigan that is north of Canada.
There he is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Is there? Really?
Yeah.
There he
Yes.
is.
Anyway,
Part of Michigan is north of Canada.
Yes. You've got Detroit and Windsor and
Windsor.
Yeah.
Weezer.
Am I right? Is that where it's at?
No,
So you got part of Canada part of Michigan that runs up past the
Right here?
Canadian border.
Right here, Chris.
so you got part of Michigan that is in
It's above
the
Canadian
Canada
border.
Yeah.
Anyway, tonight's subject, we're talking about a guillotines topic. Woo! We're talking about celebrities that has been exhumed multiple times.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That son of a gun had some booze in it, buddy.
Yes, it did, John Bird.
That's good.
Must have had that crystal.
That was
meth
pretty
candy.
good.
There he goes. He just keeps on. So, we're talking about celebrities who's been exhumed multiple times, and I got a list. I've looked that up today, and it was very surprising on how many celebrities has been exhumed. Just to either blood test or just make sure they're there or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And I heard that Ronnie Van Zant was.
Oh, you want to start with me?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know you were going to start with
Yeah.
me. I was getting ready to get some stuff ready for yours, but that's fine. Give me just a second.
All right. Turn it back to me. I'll give
Nope.
you a second.
All right. Well, first of all, so I was planning to talk about Ronnie Van Zant today because he's been buried in 3 different spots, and so I wore this shirt, which is the shirt that I got from this is Muscle Shoals, Alabama, where they recorded lots of big hits, and I was there and got this shirt, but I wore this shirt because of that. But so I had a bunch of names that I wanted to make sure that if you guys didn't touch on that I was going to. So Ronnie Van Zant was buried 3 different times. Obviously, Ronnie Van Zant, lead singer of Lynyrd Skynyrd, died in a plane crash in 1977. He was originally buried. Let me make sure I get the name right. He was originally buried in Jacksonville Memory Gardens. Sorry. Right beside him was Steve Gaines. Now, Steve Gaines was cremated. Steve Gaines was the lead guitar player, and his sister Cassie Gaines was a backup singer. She was buried in the same place. In 2000. Ronnie Van Zant. So Ronnie Van Zant wasn't buried. He was in I guess it's a crypt. Is that what you call it? Not a mausoleum because it wasn't a walk-in thing, but it was you call it a crypt, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, in 2000, somebody broke in the back and actually pulled the casket out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and so
Grave robbers.
yeah. Well, and there was rumors going around that they thought he was buried with a Neil Young T-shirt. I don't know if you ever heard that, but they say they wanted to see if he had the Neil Young T-shirt on. And I'm sure they just wanted to get something out of it. I mean, grave robbers do that, just morbid stuff. But they pulled the casket out and dropped it. I don't know if they actually got into the casket. I don't think that they did. But in any case, they ended up dropping the casket and leaving. But they did break the back of it out. And right beside it was Steve Gaines. Steve Gaines was cremated, so he had his ashes there. And they had taken the ashes, actually spilled some out of the bag.
Oh, my God.
There, and they left. But later, Steve Gaines' family were able to get the ashes, and they took them and they spread them somewhere else. But his memorial is still there, as is Ronnie Van Zant. So the crypt there is still there in the same spot. So I went and visited all these places a couple of times when I went down to Jackson. Every time I was
Seen
in
the photos.
Yeah, every time I was in Jacksonville, I had to stop and pay my respects because I'm a huge Lynyrd Skynyrd fan from the very beginning, right? And so I had to go to check out all that stuff and then to kind of pay my respects and hang out. Well, so I visited the first place, which was in Jacksonville Memory Gardens, which is the crypt, and beside it, again, is Steve Gaines' memorial, and Cassie, and I think it's their mother if I'm not mistaken, is also buried back there. But so they kept the memorial. In 2000, when it was broken into, they obviously moved him, and they moved him to the Van Zant family plot in Riverside Memorial Park, which is a couple miles down the road. The problem that I saw when I visited that is that their memorial, I mean their plot is kind of right in the middle of this little circular area that you drive around. Doesn't give, for fans and stuff, it doesn't really give you a whole lot of places to, if a lot of people came in to pay the respects, like maybe it's Ronnie's birthday or the date of his death or something like that. And I know a lot of people would go there then. So he was buried there. He was moved there. In let me see, which one was it? 2022, his wife had him dug up again and moved to his own spot by this little pond.
So now, the reason why they keep moving, is that because people keep desecrating the grave?
No, they didn't try to dig him up from this spot where his family was. Now, his whole family wasn't there yet. Like, his father hadn't passed yet. His mother hadn't passed yet. His mother, by the way, Chris, was a Hicks. Did you know that?
I had no clue. I knew I was kidding to them.
Yeah.
Knew it.
But so,
They
I
might owe
mean,
you some money.
Felt it in my bones.
but so why keep moving him? I mean,
Well, a lot of it had to do with his wife. And she's still alive, by the way.
Are you serious? She is?
She is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he was moved in 2022.
Yep.
So he was moved to this spot now, and this is where he was when I visited, and the place is incredible. It's a great spot. He's by himself, which that part you kind of look at it and go, wow, I mean, he was with his family and with the rest of his band, because you got Ronnie Van Zant. I mean, Gary Rossington now, who just passed a couple years ago. He's right there. Billy Powell, piano player. Leon Wilkinson, the bass player. They're all like in the same spot, and they've got these huge memorials and everything. But so they moved Ronnie just down from that spot where a pond is, and he's right on the edge of that pond, kind of facing the pond. And right beside it is a bench with engraving that a quote that Charlie Daniels wrote for him. I'm talking about the free bird and everything. So that was the third. But what I heard was that his wife had him move there to this spot to give fans more of an opportunity to go see him, I guess, maybe without the whole Van Zant family being there. I don't know, but that's where he was moved to. And so I was fortunate to be able to visit there, and I did visit the first original crypt where he used to be, and then I saw where his family was, and then where he is now.